وَإِنَّهُ لَعَلَمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ, and he is the sign of the last hour. This makes perfect sense. He is the sign of the last hour. But someone put in the diacritical marks instead of alamun, ain, alif, lam, alif, noon, dhamma, alamun, put ilmun. And this is wrong. Human beings, when they put in the diacritical marks, made a mistake here.
We killed him. The Messiah, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, we killed him. In fact, if you and I were there, we would also come to the conclusion that he died.
And you will hear him say, according to his misunderstanding of an ayah in the Quran, Surah number 43, ayah number 61, وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِسَاعَةِ, according to his misunderstanding, where he believes that if you recite it like that, it would mean that Isa alayhi salam has the knowledge of the hour.
That he died. Let me warn you. And my language is sometimes very harsh, because that's the only language some people can understand. Don't come with this nonsense to say that Allah, wa na'udhu billah min hadha, Allah calls someone else to take the appearance of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, and that innocent man, innocent because he never claimed to be the Messiah, he was crucified. Wait for judgment day with that nonsense. What a brainwash ummah we are today.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Today, as usual, we will talk about our favorite topic, the religion of the Abdul. Abduls, they are people who have a wonderful religion. Their God is amazing God. He gets upset from farting. He gets scared of yawning. He have a phobia of garlic, an onion, and lizard, and puppies, cross, Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism. Just to make it short, this God, he have a phobia of everything, but he is God. He is very powerful. Yet he is so scared to deliver his message to a prophet just because there's a puppy under the bed. And he even was dead. Which is telling me about the nature of this God. I mean, puppy versus Allah. Those people, they tell us a lot about how amazing this God, how powerful he is, and then we find that the God, he could not convey his message to Muhammad because of a puppy under the bed of the bigger puppy, Muhammad. There's a question always the Muslims, they speak to us about if Jesus can be God. And then they say us, well, if Jesus is God, how come you do not know the hour? My Skype is open. If you are a Muhammadan, feel free. Let us discuss who is the one who know the hour and who is the one who do not. Reality is proving to us that Allah cannot be the God, because if there's the logic of the Muslim saying, the one who do not know the hour, obviously he is not God, we will go with you. Then your God cannot be God. In the case of the Christians, and we are Christians, when a Muhammadan, he asked us about how come the Father only knew the hour, as Jesus, he said, well, you just said, you answered yourself. You just said the Father. Isn't it Jesus says, everything I have is given to me from my Father? Isn't it Jesus said, the authority over the flesh is given to me from my Father, which means even Judgment Day, he will be the judge. And it's given to him from his Father. So what is new? The new is that we have to play games in order to avoid believing that Jesus is the Son of God. You see, if Christians believe that Jesus the Son is the same as Jesus the Father, then that will be a problem, but we don't. Jesus the Son is Jesus the Son. Jesus the Father is God the Father is God the Father. So when the Muslims, they try to play their games, they are not sincere, and they knew very well that their question is not even valid. But nothing new. This is how their game work, and this is how their stupidity play. Here an example of the lies of the Muhammadan.
Arabic, and you're going to argue with me Arabic, you should at least know the basic concept of Arabic. One says,
if you want to argue with me about Arabic, at least knew the concept of the basic concept of Arabic. This is one of the game they play. And this is actually proven to us that Islam is invalid, stupid religion. Why? Because if this is the argument, that's mean every single Muslim, which more than 95% of the Muslims, they do not know Islam. Why? Because simply they do not know Arabic. The one who can argue, or the one who can ask, and the one who can receive answers is the one who know Arabic. The one who don't, he don't have the ability. So how those Muhammadan who do not know Arabic, and they are the majority, and I find those sheikhs are very funny. They are wearing expensive watches, carrying nice phones, and wearing sunglasses, but yet they are dressing like Arabian. It's like a Halloween day. If you are a person who want to follow your prophet, well then take the sunglasses off, take the Rolex in your hand, and throw away the iPhone you have in your pocket and your hand later. If you are a Muhammadan, please, you can contact me immediately in Skype, and I will call you immediately too. Only Muslims, please. So, and then the Muhammadan, they go in their argument, and this brother here is asking them a question, and they are trying to avoid the answer.
Maliki Yawmiddin, Maliki Yawmiddin, Maliki Yawmiddin. What's the difference?
Owner and kings. Are those two different?
Now they are giving him a quiz in Arabic. I mean, they knew that the guy did not know Arabic. Maliki Yawmiddin and Maliki Yawmiddin, what is different? So now, like, okay, now you know what? Like, we shot him in the head. Like, what is different, huh? But the guy, he did not know Arabic. But you just armed him. I mean, those Muslims are trying supposedly to show the guy that he is ignorant. But you will see how they armed him with something he can use against them and against their cult. You know, Islam for me is like a whore accusing you of fornication. If you know what I mean. Islam literally is a whore who accuses everybody in fornication, but this is the religion of fornication. Mut'a, zawaj urfi, one day, you know, stand, travel marriage, friend marriage. I mean, you name it. Anything, they just add the word marriage to the end. But in fact, it's a fornication. Let us see what he will say to him now.
Words?
No.
So they're the same word?
Those are two different words.
What if I'm sincere?
Did you hear what he just said? He said, no, they are totally two different words. Did you hear the donkey, what he just said? So how the Muhammadan, they say that the reading of the Quran is just a reading of dialect. It's not two totally different words. There's a huge difference between dialect and two different words and different meaning. He just said that. And they are the one who mentioned this word, supposedly, in order to show him that he is ignorant.
And I take what you guys tell me, I examine what you tell me, and I see something that is opposite of what you tell me. Don't use that as a cop-out.
I'm getting mad?
Don't get mad.
And yeah, by the way, this is from a channel. It's called God Logic. This is the brother who owned it. He spoke to me last time. You can go and subscribe to his channel, and I'm glad we were able to increase his subscriptions.
Why?
But he doesn't know nothing.
But okay,
So
but so here's my question. So let's say, because everything that we've been told for years is that there's one Quran, you know what I'm saying, all over the world. You go anywhere, all the Muslims recite it word for word, letter by letter, the same way, right? So if we investigate this, and we see a difference, and we come to you and ask you about it, shouldn't you guys be able to?
So the difference is, we already explained there's 7 huruf.
Right.
You know what that means?
I don't know what haruf means. I know what qira'at is.
That means
Qira'at is the readings.
letters.
Haruf means letters?
Yes.
Okay. So our haruf and qira'at the same?
There is 7 huruf, brother. 7 huruf. Okay, what huruf mean? Letters. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? So Allah, He sent the Quran in 7 letters only? I mean, if you say that, that's mean the Quran using only 7 letters. Which means all the words in the Quran contain only 7 letters. But if we go, we will find from the first line where the Quran contain all the alphabet. So what it's mean really to say 7 huruf? Then remember, our topic is, do Allah knew the judgment day? This will lead us to know everything about Allah. He do not know the judgment day. He do not know what He is saying. And the guy don't even remember what he said before. And this is why he keeps saying, oh, Prophet, you just said this is different from yesterday. Oh, this is another revelation. The same, Sadiq, the same. You know, if you know, like those Pakistani, they go to Saudi Arabia, they learn the word Sadiq, which is very funny. We don't use it in Arabic. Sadiq. So, you know, okay, Sadiq, what is Abdul? So if Allah is God and He is God, why even He need to send His book in 7 huruf or 7 letters as you claim? And why 7? What about 10? Later we will go that and He will show you that this is a stupid religion. So Allah, He sent His book in 7 huruf. And now they are schooling our brother here. What does that mean? You are ignorant, my friend. You do not know what does that mean.
I know what qira'at is.
That means
qira'at is the readings.
Letters.
Haruf means letters?
Yes.
Okay. So are haruf and qira'at the same thing or no?
So basically they recite in different way. One is warsh.
Look. One is saying to him, what he said to him is haruf and recite is the same, like 7 letters. He said the other one he said no, the other one he said yes. In the same team, you know, one he said no and the other one he said yes. And you know, the funny, if you see the Muslims in the comment, they will say, Christian Prince, you have a satanic laughing. My friend, I am so glad that you discovered how Satan he laughed, because I thought Muhammad he discovered only how Satan he fart. I mean, how in the world you get to that conclusion? So the Muhammadan, they find my laughing is a satanic, but they don't find that Muhammad going after a little child to have sex with is satanic. Or Muhammad making verses saying any woman she offer himself so I can F her, that is satanic. Or Muhammad killing people, taking their money and their sandals, even sandals, you coward son of Muta, even sandals. I mean, have you ever heard of a low-class, you know, thief? Sandals, you kill the guy, you take his sandals, flip-flop from Walmart. This is Muhammad. Continue.
Qalun,
Yeah.
Hafs, and you have...
So that's qira'at. Qira'at is recitation.
Right. So what's the haruf?
And by the way, he could not even, he said Hafs, Warsh, and he could not remember the rest. He did not know them. They claim to be sheikhs. You see, they're wearing clothes like a sheikh. You know, they have a beard, but he was able to count only 2.
I'll give you an example. Very small. Okay. What's the difference between إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا and إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا? What's the difference?
One of them was shorter. So I guess less
That's
A's.
the difference in recitation.
Look at the liars. Look at the liars. One of them is shorter, but this is just extend his voice. This is not he change anything. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Let us go and show you how those people, Abdul, we can get them busted easy. And I hope this brother, he will learn from what we are showing now. So next time he see them, he can grab them from their tails. When they say to you it's just different way of reading, they are a big fat liars. I will give you an example. If there is any Muslim would like to call us immediately, please feel free. Just text me and I will call you. And this verse actually will lead us to know if Allah, He knew the judgment day or not. Very important verse. Very important verse. Chapter 36, verse number 38. Chapter 36, verse number 38. Who is a Muhammadan is willing to call us and tell us what this verse exactly is speaking of. And don't worry, you can read any interpretation book you want. I mean, any Muhammadan? Don't forget to post the link around so we can get more people. Like, you know, see, we have only 787. I don't know why. Shall I make the video 15 minutes and go? I can make it 15 minutes and go. I'm done. Share, please. Any Muhammadan would like to join us live on air. Someone who claimed that he have a knowledge, he have the courage, he knew his religion, his belief, and he is willing to call us. As soon we receive a call from a Muhammadan, you will notice that Muhammadan, they do not know what they are talking about, and they don't have a religion, and don't even have a faith. What the Muhammadan they have is he said, she said. And Allah never said anything, because Allah is fake, does not exist. Allah is a previous religion name of God, which is the moon god, contain two words, Al, which is in Arabic today, the, or in the old Aramaic, Al, which mean God, and Lah. So the God Lah is a previous God, exists before Islam, and even the Quran confirmed that the Arab worship Lah, and he have 3 daughters. And then you ask the Muslims, how in the world they come to the conclusion that he have 3 daughters? They're going to answer you. Actually, Muhammad, he confirmed that yes, Allah have 3 daughters, and he killed one of them. If a Muslim want to argue with me, challenge me. According to your prophet, he killed one of the daughters of Allah. Which means really Allah have daughters. Because how you can kill his daughter unless he have a daughter? You know what I mean? If you Muslims claim that Allah Prophet, he sent Ibn al-Walid, which is a criminal, the guy who cooked the guy, who he liked his wife, he killed the guy, he cooked him, he ate him, and then he raped the wife. And the Muslim, they claim that he is a warrior. Actually, I saw a video by a professor at university calling the warrior Khalid ibn al-Walid. When this guy, he is no warrior, he is a scumbag, he is filthy. You see, when you say a warrior, you speak about, because even in war, there's ethic of war. There's ethic. Those people have no ethic. What warrior? This guy is a scumbag, rapist. He killed a Muslim, he cooked him, he raped his wife in the same night. And then a stupid Western American professor, he says, the warrior. They do not know what they are talking about. And here you need to remember that when you learn about Islam from those who so-called university, so-called professor, ask yourself very, very legitimate question. How we can trust what those people say? If those people say that Islam is a good religion, all the Prophet companion, they were good people, etc. Obviously, this is a politically correct teaching and have nothing to do with the truth. In fact, even the Quran says clearly that the Muslim, the companion of the Prophet, they accuse the Prophet that he stole an underwear. And that is telling you the whole story. I mean, what kind of group they are, to the point that the companion accusing the best man of them that he is a thief and he took a panty. Imagine, God forgive me for saying that, Peter accusing Jesus of the same. Can you believe it? What kind of a quality and what kind of a group they are? Fighting over a red velvet underwear. These people who they are posting things in the chat, don't post 1,000 cross because it doesn't make them 1,000. The cross is one. So we need people, say something in the chat, don't post images for us. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Any Muhammadan would like to join us live on air? Open challenge, especially those who claim that they have knowledge. Where is the sheikhs who have knowledge? Somebody's asking me, what do you think about the Islamic law? First of all, there's nothing called Islamic law. That is a lie. You see, if you want to say we have a law, where we can find the law? Where we can find the law of Islamic law? You've been fooled, my friend, when you speak about Islamic law. I have my first degree in Islamic law. And there is no law in the law. As an example, if we ask now the Muslims, the whole Quran, can you show me where is one verse speaking about the punishment of rape? Was even the word rape mentioned? Nowhere. I mean, this God, he have time to tell us about Sulaiman speaking to an ant, or the ant speaking to her friends, but he have no time to tell us, okay, what we will do in the case of rape. So when we speak about law, it have to be, especially if it's made by God. I mean, the law which is made by man, they cover even traffic light law. But the law which is made by God, one of the most important crimes is not even there. So how that can be considered as a law? When we study Islamic law, supposedly, in fact, we study three. We study Christianity and Judaism and Islam. And you will find that in Islam, there is no law. It's just a fabrication. There's a huge part of ruling about farting. Farting. Is that a law? The law of farting? So the Muslims, they have ruling about farting, but they don't have ruling about rape. If you remember, when the Abdul, the one who he claimed, he called himself Sheikh Uthman, he was reading from the book, it's called Al-Musannaf li Ibn Abi Shayba. Right? Right away you will notice that this coward, he did not even dare to read what is there. He skipped it. And you ask yourself then, where all this is ruling here, we see in the same chapter he mentioned, where we can find those ruling. Is it in the Quran? No. It's even Muhammad? No. So how that became a ruling? To anyone. It's just a stupid cult. Garbage cult. Garbage in, garbage out. So there is a misunderstanding about what is called law for Muslims, because simply there is no such a thing. Muslims do not have a law. And actually, the same book he mentioned for us, chapter, volume number 6, page number 479, is teaching you how a Muslim can beat a Christian, but a Christian cannot beat a Muslim. Can you believe it? As an example here in front of us, if a dhummi is somebody he paid to live. This is what dhummi, they are thieves. They attack your land and they force you to pay them unless you want to die. As long as you pay, we will let you live. But how you will live? You will live like a dog. So if a Christian, he insulted a Muslim, what is the ruling? We beat him. We whip him. But if a Muslim insults a Christian, he did not do anything wrong. As an example here, there's a person who's called Al-Jarmaqani. They are two. One is a Muslim, one Al-Jarmaqani. One of them, he insulted the other or accused him falsely. It doesn't say who, but obviously it's the Muslim. Right away you will see, and how we know that it's the Muslim, obviously he is accusing falsely. It says, فَجَلَدْتُ الْجَرْمَقَانِ وَتَرَكْتَ الْمُسْلِمِ. So I did whip the Jarmaqani and I let the Muslim go. Let the Muslim go. That means he is the guilty. Just because he's a Muslim. And this is what they say to you, the amazing, beautiful Sharia law. And when the caliphate he came, he said to this guy, he learned what he did. He says, good, good, you did good. You did good. And not only that, as an example here, if you read in verse number number 6 here, it says, let's go actually to number 23. Or we can actually read it. Let's say here, it says, Abu Bakr, he told us, from Ibn Fadil, from Asim, from I witnessed a Shabi, a person, his name is Shabi. He did beat a Christian for he insulted a Muslim. And I said to him, Udrub wala yura ibtuk, which means hit harder and hit faster to the point we will not see under your arm. Like, under, like, where the hair in your arm. So hit faster, faster, like hit the guy, the Christian guy. In number 23, it says, what about a black slave? He insulted a free man, which means a white man. How we beat him. Can you believe it? And the filthy Uthman, he was quoting for us a note. It says that the Islamic law teach to stop beating. This is what the note was saying. This is what his note, go watch it, go read it. But this is not the book. The same book. The whole book is about beating, and then it says in the note, and this is how Islam, brother, in advance was teaching people before, not like in our time now, they are thinking about it. In advance, brother, it says don't do beating. How to beat a black slave for insulting a free man. حدثنا أبو بكر قال حدثنا مخلد ابن زيد عن ابن جريج عن عمر from ابن عباس. المملوك, the property they own, we own. He insulted a free man. He said we beat him 40 times. We lashed him, we whipped him 40 times. This is what they call Sharia law. Do you see it? You can go and translate this page using Google Translation, even if you do not know Arabic. And let me post the link for you. And this is the same exact page, the coward, the potato, the zucchini, Uthman. He was quoting for us to read. So in the future, if the guy ever he spoke to you, tell him, can you please translate for us the same page you mentioned to those people? You mentioned page number 479, value number 6. He cannot deny it no more. Can he say, I don't accept it? Can he say, I don't accept it? He cannot. because he's the one who's quoting the hadith there. And you see, if we are the one who came to him and he said, let us read this one, he will say, oh, this is not even Sahih. This book, what is this book? It's not important. This is who care, you know? But now he cannot do that. He cannot. We got them busted. They are really humiliating their cult. And actually, I'm so glad to have those people, because, you see, if we don't have the Muslim videos, we will struggle to convince people. And actually, even we have their videos, and still there's people, they are so slow and so stupid to the point still they say to you, Islam is a good religion. But don't you see? Are you blind? No, Islam is a good religion. Are you sure? Yes. How you know? So beating a person is a black slave who insulted a white man 40 times. So what the Muslims, they say to us that Islam came to stop slavery. This is long after Muhammad is dead. Way long. Until now, in Islamic countries, they have slaves. And this is the link. I want every one of you to save it. So, and if you ever, you know, you can ask a Muslim, can you read for us this page? Sheikh Uthman, we have him in video, we cut him in video, and he agreed that this is a Sahih narration. Until now, we are waiting for a Muslim to call us, and there is zero Muslim texting me. Any Muslim can tell us why? The only one is texting me is Muslim girls trying to flirt. Any Muhammadan? So do Muhammad knew that day, do Allah knew the day of judgment? As you see here, it says, let us go back to the verse. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. And the sun runs on its fixed course. You see, the one who knew the judgment day, I mean, the judgment day must be very far. I mean, at least from the time of Adam. I don't know, maybe it's tomorrow. But we are talking about the whole creation now. So this is how the sun functions. So if Allah do not know how even the sun function, how does Allah can even know or knew the day of judgment? Oh yeah, they flirt and they send me pictures too. Now, I don't want to blame only Muslims. Sometimes there's some perverted, you know, people do that too. Any Muhammadan? I think the flirt is increasing since I said, like, I have almost the power of Prophet Muhammad. Like Muhammad, he got the power of 40 men, and I got like 39 and a half, you know, and since then, man. I mean, have you ever heard of religion speaking about the power of the penis of their prophet? And then a stupid fool, American, he will say to you, no, American, I think Islam is a good religion, and Muhammad was really, actually, they wrote a book, it says, #1 person in the world, somebody American, you know, #1 in what? In effing? And this is even false. You see, when a woman, she says, look what Aisha, she said, just to show you how stupid this religion is. وَمَنْ مِنْكُمُ يَمْلِكُ إِرَبَهُ. Who of you control his penis like Muhammad? Or he own a penis like Muhammad? And who is the one who said that? Aisha. And here the Muslim, they translate, the one who could control his desire. But the Arabic, it says irabuh, which means his private part. How Aisha she knew that Muhammad is the best in that field if she did not have a previous husband or a previous man? You know what I mean? Like, imagine you marry a virgin. Before you get married, you ask her, I have a question for you before we get married. Have you ever been with any man before? Oh, honey, I was a virgin. Oh, I swear by Allah. You know, actually, I can show you right now. No. Let's show me in the wedding night. Later. I can tell you are a virgin. And then in the wedding night, she said to you, man, you are the best of all men I know. I mean, do you see how virgin she is? We have a Muslim trying to call us. Let us see. His name is Muhammad. Muhammad. Two Muhammad. Not one. Double Muhammad. We are calling him. I hope he will answer. Hello? Hello? The only one who calls us usually is Ultimate Fort. This guy, he have obsession. Are you there? If you don't talk, I will hang up on you. Okay, well, take care. I mean, this is a very... He agreed about everything. He agreed. This is the same as the God of Muhammad. He don't talk. He sent the representative, and he yet will never talk to Muhammad. I mean, do you see how much Allah, he take Muhammad seriously? Allah in the Quran spoke to Musa, spoke to Adam, spoke to Isa, spoke to everybody. Abraham, I mean, you name it. Allah never spoke to Muhammad. Let us call him one more time. If you don't answer, I will block him. If you are a Muslim or a Muhammadan and you believe in Islam, please feel free to call us. Don't call me Muhammad. I'm trying to call you, my friend. I will give you a chance one more time to answer. If you don't answer, if you answer and you did not talk, I will block you. Hello? Yes, my friend. You are live on air. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Did you hear our topic?
Yes, I am watching your video.
All right. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Actually, I have a question regarding your Bible because you are a Christian, so I thought that you can give me a right answer.
Well, I don't know. I'm
So
really
that's why.
disappointed now because I thought you are a Muslim and the topic is to Allah and you the day of judgment. And now you Muslims, they call me after thinking for 10 hours to ask me about the Bible. Look like everything we said to you mean nothing to you.
This is the problem. Yeah, you are afraid of your Bible. Yeah, you know, you are a Christian, still you use the Quran. So why
Well,
don't
okay,
you answer
I
from
will
the Bible?
tell you why. This is really the problem. You're a prophet. He came 600 years after the Bible, and yet he want to explain the Bible for us, and he keep attacking the Bible. So if you are saying to me I should not attack the Quran, use the Quran. So while you're a prophet, he attacked the Bible. He cannot even read the Bible. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody? He can attack a book without reading it?
Yes, Prophet Muhammad never attacked the Bible. He did not attack the Bible. You're wrong.
Okay, okay, I will go with you guys. The Prophet Muhammad never attacked the Bible. Actually, you are right. He never attacked the Bible, saying the word Bible, but in the same time, he said stupid things. As an example, you're a prophet, he said, that Christians are going to go to heaven. Do you agree with that?
Hello?
Your God, Muhammad, he said that the Christian will go to heaven. Do you agree with that?
No, I am not agree.
You don't agree
Show
with
me from the
Muhammad.
Quran.
You don't agree with Muhammad.
Now show me from the Quran where in the Quran it says that.
Chapter 2, in the cow chapter, I don't know if you are a Hindu originally, chapter 2, verse number 62. It says those
Yeah,
who they
I
are
have read.
believers, and those who they are Jews, and those who they are Christian, and even those who they are worshipping stars, and whoever believe in Allah. I mean, that's it. All of them, they will go to heaven. Do you see it?
Yeah, so read the full verse. I have read the verse, so I can give you the answer
Give me
from
the
that.
answer. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. So it says that in the Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 62, that all those from the Christians and the Jews and the Sabians, all those who believe in Allah and the Day of Judgment, they will go to heaven. So we, as a Muslim, we believe that at the time of Jesus, their disciples of Jesus was Muslim. So they believed in Allah and they believed in Jesus as the messenger of Allah. So at the time of Moses, they were the Jew, so they also believed in Allah and they believed also in Moses. That's why we believe that they were Muslim. So that's why Quran says that they will go
Okay,
to
let me
heaven.
show you that you are ignorant and do not know how to read. This verse is revealed in the time of Muhammad.
So
And hold on, my friend, let me, I let you talk, let me listen to me. You said, in the time of Jesus, there was Christians who believe, and they were Muslim, right? In the time of Jesus. But this verse was revealed in the time, in this verse revealed in the time of Muhammad. It's saying, speaking about now, verily those who believe, not believed, those who believe today, and those who they are Jews today, and those who they are Christian.
Yes.
And you Muslim, you lie, and you say those are Muslims, so why they are called Jews and why they are called the Christians if they are Muslims? I mean, we are called the Christians, and then you say to us we are Muslims?
Okay, listen to me. So can I explain that?
Yeah, but start with, it says now, verily those who believe. You'd lie to me, and you said this is in the time of Jesus, there was the believer, the disciples, they were really truly Muslim, but this is in the time of your prophet, not in the time of Jesus. Go ahead.
So do you believe in Allah?
I don't believe in Allah, no.
So that's why you cannot go to heaven. If you believe in Allah, you are a Christian. So
Don't
you
change
can
the
go to
topic.
heaven.
Don't change the topic.
So you
Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. No, 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 no. You see, even the verse says, verily those who believe, those are the Muslims, and those who are Jews, those are the Jews, and those who they are the Christians. And what the Quran says about the Christians, who are the Christians? The Christian is the one who worship Jesus. The same book says that. You don't believe in Allah.
Okay, so now,
Don't move your microphone. Your microphone is making bad noise. Abdul, your microphone making bad noise. Don't move it. Hello?
is it okay?
Okay, now it's okay. Don't move it, please.
Hello?
Okay. So as you see, it says the Jews. Okay, when the Quran says the Jews, those who they are Jews, they will go to heaven.
Yes.
What the Jews believe in, according to the Quran.
Okay. So Jews, first of all, they do not follow. They do not believe in Allah because if they would believe in Allah, they would believe in the Quran and Prophet Muhammad as well. So you, as a Christian, if you want to go to heaven, so Allah is saying that all those who believe in Allah and the Day of Judgment, they are Muslims. So when you believe in Allah, you are not.
You see, you are jumping over my question. According to the same book we are reading, this is the verse revealed in the time of Muhammad, right? In the time of Muhammad,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And Muhammad was speaking about people present in his time, correct? Okay. If there is people in the time of Muhammad who they are Jews or Christians,
Yes. So
the Christians,
in the
if there is
Medina,
one, if
there
there is
were-
one Christian in the time of Muhammad, he don't believe that Jesus is God?
yes, but all of the Christians, they do not believe Jesus is God. I have many Christians who believe Jesus is a prophet.
Well, that's false, because none of the Christians don't believe in what you are saying. I mean, because the reason they are called the Christians, because they are following Jesus. This is coming from the name of Christ. So we follow Jesus. Why? Because we follow God.
Yeah, what about the Unitarian Christians? They do not believe Jesus to be God. They believe
No, there is
that
not a
Jesus
single
is
Christian. You are a liar. There is not a single Christian don't believe that Jesus is God, and the Quran confirmed that. Stop lying. Isn't it the Quran says that the Christian, they say that Messiah is God? Isn't the Quran say so? Are you against the Quran now? The Quran did not say some of the Christians.
No.
Listen, the Quran did not say that some of the Christians. The Quran says the Christians, all the Christians, they say that the Messiah is, even the Quran used the word Allah. He is Allah. Is that correct? The Quran say that?
Yes, it's
Okay,
chapter 5,
so
verse
why you are
72.
lying? Why you are lying saying that some of the Christians believe in that and some they don't? Because if it's some, that means the Quran is wrong, and the Quran should say some of the Christians, but the Quran did not say so. The Quran says all the Christians, all the people of the
Okay, so
book, all the people. Okay, let me ask you, who is the people of the book?
Jews and Christians.
Jews and Christians, thank you very much. So every Jew, every Christian is people of the book, correct?
I mean, yes, you can
Yes,
say that.
yes. So look what your stupid God said. O people of the scriptures, between two brackets, Jews and Christians, do not exceed the limit of your religion, nor say of Allah but the truth. The Messiah, Isa, Jesus, son of Mary, was no more than a messenger, and his word. Okay, so now this is refuting who? Refuting all the Jews and all the Christians, because some of the Jews, they became already Christian, and they are called Messianic Jews, and some of the Christians already are Christians from other ethnic groups. So here you see that your God confirming that all people of the book, they share one thing, that Jesus is God, and they worship him. Do you see your God says, oh, some people of the book? No. It says, oh, people of the book, which means there's no other people left. What the people of the book believe? They believe that Jesus is God. It's in front of you. Chapter 4, verse 171. Are you thinking, do you need to call a friend?
Hello?
Do you need to call a friend to answer this verse? Does it say all the people of the book?
No,
Does it say all the people of the book believe that Jesus Christ is God?
Okay, listen to me now. So when Allah talked about the people of the book, so he is referring to the Jews and Christians. So when Allah says that do not accept in your religion, so it refers to those people who follow Jesus to be God. So now, this is why I came for to call you, because I want to know from the Bible about Jesus, because you as a Christian, I believe that you can give me a right answer.
Yeah, but you know, you are trying to jump over your God now because your God is saying something very silly and very stupid. That's why you're trying to avoid it. You said to me that in the time of Jesus only, hold on, when I show you the first verse, you said, in the time of Jesus, those people, they were Muslims, and this is why they will go to heaven. But as you see, this is not in the time of Jesus. This is now, I mean, at the time of Muhammad. And this is the verse mentioned that all the Jews, all the Christians, and let me ask you, don't you Muslim, you claim that our book is corrupted?
Bible is corrupt, yes.
Okay, so you claim that our book is corrupted. So how does stupid Allah keep calling us people of the book if we don't have a book?
Because you were the people who are the book was given to them. That's why.
No,
they are
this is
called the
false.
people of the
Because
book.
if we are people who've been given the book, that means we still have the book. You see, it says, oh, people of the book. So they have the book still. It's not corrupt. Because you cannot call, listen. I don't call Jehovah's Witnesses Christians. Why? Because they changed the translation. They have false translation. So they are not really people of the book. They don't have a book. They are not Christians. So how the stupid God of Islam, he says, oh, people of the book, if those people don't have a book, do we have a book or not?
You have the book, but this is corrupted. So you do not have the
So
real
how it's
book, which
corrupted
was
and you
given
call
to
it the
Jesus.
book? Listen. How it's corrupted and you keep saying to us, the people of the book, look, to make it simple for you, you are bald. You used to have hair. Shall I call you the guy with the hair that you are bald now? This is how stupid your statement is. If they lost their hair, we cannot call them the people of the hair, because simply they don't have hair no more. So either they are people of the book
So
and they have a book, or they don't
listen,
have a book. So do we have a book or we don't have a book?
you have the book, but you have corrupted that book. That's why
Okay,
Allah said
I
that you are
want you to
people of the
show me,
book.
I challenge you to show me one verse in the Quran says we corrupted the book.
Okay, go to chapter 5, verse 41.
Okay, let's go there. I want you to be sure. Are you sure
Read
this
the
is
full
about,
verse.
listen, I want you to be sure. Do you swear by Allah that this verse is about corrupting the book?
It's about the Torah that Allah said that people of the Jews, they changed their the verse from their book.
Okay, this is chapter what?
Chapter 5, verse 41.
You will cry now. You will say, I regret showing you this verse. Go ahead. Read it for us.
Yeah, you can read. Actually, I do not have Quran right now.
Well, no problem. I mean, you open the Quran in your phone, in your computer, who care? Because look what you just did. You just choose a verse saying that the people of the Jews specifically, this is about the Jews, right?
Yes.
Okay. You are saying that they are corrupting the book, but the verse here is speaking about they are lying with their tongue.
Yes. So they. That's
So
why
where
they
is the
say.
corruption of the book?
See, because Torah, Allah said in the Quran that I have showed you the verse that it says that they changed the book
You
that
did
is
not
the
show
Torah.
you did not show anything. The verse you choose for me, it says that the Jews they lie, but everybody lie. You Muslim lie, Muhammad is a liar, Allah is a liar. So if the Jews they lie, what does have to do with corrupting the book? The book is text, the book is a paper. So did they corrupt the book?
Yes.
Let me help you. Let me help you. You are just you don't know your religion, my friend. I will give you other verse that will help you. Chapter 4, verse number 46, it says, those who display the words from their rights, they are doing corruption.
Yes.
Okay, do you agree with that?
Maybe you can go.
Chapter 4, verse number 46, it says, do you speak Arabic?
No, I don't.
من الذين هادوا يحرفون الكلم عن مواضعه أو الكلم عن مواضعه ويقولون سمعنا وعصينا, which is very funny. How سمعنا وعصينا? The Jews, they say we heard, we learn, and we disobey. That's stupid. The fact they don't do that. Of the Jews, of those who displace the words from their right places. So what they are doing? They display the words from their right places. Is that a corruption in Islam or not?
Yeah.
It is, right?
This is a corruption because they are changing the writings from their book.
Exactly. So guys, if you change the location of the words from their places, then you are corrupting. Do we agree together, me and you now?
Yes, because the Quran says that they changed it. That's why
Okay, but I want you to agree. Do you agree or not? If the one who changed location of sentences and words from their places, he is doing corruption. Do we agree?
Yes, okay.
Okay, but if you go and read the story here, you will find that a Jew, he put his finger in the top of the sentence. He did not change the word from location. Go and read Ibn Kathir, go and read Al-Qurtubi, read Al-Tabari, read Al-Jalalain, read Ibn Abbas, read all of them. The story is about Muhammad. He went to the Jews, and the Jews, they want to make fun of him supposedly. So one of them, he put his finger over a verse, and he claimed by doing that, they are changing the word from their place. So there's no corruption. But look what happened now. You agreed with me that the one who changed location of verses is doing corruption. Let us go. In the Quran, we have a verse that says that today I choose for you Islam as a religion. Hello? Hello? Are you there, Abdul? Okay, listen carefully. So in chapter 5, what? Well, I'm going to mute him until he fixes what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. You have a bad microphone, my friend. Fix it, fix it. Fix your microphone. Okay. Are you there now? Hello?
Hello? Yes?
Yes, okay. So if we read in chapter 5, verse number 3, it says, this day I completed your religion for you, perfected Islam for you, choosing Islam for you as religion. Do you agree with this verse?
Yes, I do it this verse.
Okay, but this is a chapter 5, verse number 3. So how Allah perfected Islam for them, which means there's no need Quran, more Quran. How this is a perfection of Islam when this is in the beginning of Islam. So how Islam is perfected today? It says this day have I perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you, and have it chosen for you Islam as religion. This day. So speaking about searching time, and Islam became perfect. And then, so all the verses after, all that Quran actually is coming after, is a fabrication. Because Quran already is perfected now, and Islam is perfected. And this day, he mentioned this day, this is a verse, should be at the last place in the Quran, the end. When somebody finishes his book, he says, this day, thank you for reading, this day I perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you. And even Muslim scholars agree that this should be the last verse in the Quran. So who is the one who replaced the Quran sentences from their places? Remember, you are the one who said to me that the one who changed location of verses from their places is doing corruption, correct? Hmm?
Hello?
Yeah? So the one who changed verses from their location is doing corruption, and you agreed. You cannot take it back. So you Muslim, you change the location of verses. You change the location of the verse from the end of the book, put it in the middle of in the beginning of the book.
Yeah, so what about the Bible? Don't you think that you people also are doing this?
Stop with me here. Suddenly you jump to the Bible. What's wrong with you? You agreed with me that the one who changed location of verses, hold on, you agreed, everybody heard you. The one who changed location from their location, he is doing corruption. You agreed already. Your signature is there. So now we find that you Muslims are the one who changed not only even verses, you changed chapters. I mean, the first chapter Muhammad he received, it was Iqra, according to Muslims. And now it's 96. So what was number 1 became 96. And now we find the sentence which was at the end of the book. You Muslim, you move it, you put it in the beginning of the book. So who is the one doing corruption? Go ahead.
So let me explain to you. So this verse, Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse 3, this was the last verse which was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That's why Allah said that in today I have perfected your religion for you.
This is what I'm saying. You agree? This is the last verse Muhammad he received. So why you Muslim have it in the beginning of the Quran?
So this is the structure of the Quran. This is not that you do not understand the I think you should need a scholar, Islamic scholar, to understand that, because
my friend, I am the Islamic scholar. I am the Islamic scholar, and you are a potato. You are avoiding the question. You should ask your scholar. I'm asking you if this was at the end of the book, and you agreed. And you agreed from the beginning that the one who changed location of verses from their places, and this is what the previous verse on the Quran saying, this is a corruption. So why you Muslim change the location of the verses? Who approved that? Did Allah approve it? Did Allah say to you, you can do that?
Okay. Listen to me. So do you know how the verses were revealed to Prophet Muhammad? Do you know how it was?
I know. As an example, I know. I will explain to you too. As an example, chapter of Al-Fatiha was revealed to Muhammad during the time he was doing poo-poo. Is that correct?
Maybe I do not know.
Okay, so now we have a prophet who received holy word of God during the poo-poo time, And you are asking me, maybe you do not know how the Quran is revealed to Prophet Muhammad. No, I know. It was during the Pupu time. And each time he hear the word of oh, listen, each time he hear the Abdul, each time he hear the words of the angel, he run away and he have his panty between his legs. Is that correct?
So listen to me now. So go back to the question.
Huh?
No, I do not know. So now
well, I can show you right now. I can show you right now the reference. Do you want to challenge me?
So you do not have to show it from that.
Why I don't have to? Why I don't have to? You Muslims, you have a big mouth. You want to show the Christian how amazing the Quran. The second we show you that your prophet received Quran during Pupu time, you don't want to see that. Why? This is Asbab al-Nuzul. This is Asbab al-Nuzul, the reason for the verses to come down. It says here, wherever the prophet he go out to baraza, which means to go to do biraz, which means to do shit. Each time he go out, he hear a voice, he hear somebody saying to him, "Oh Muhammad." And the second he hear the voice, he run away, he flee. So this cannot be holy word of God. I mean, cannot God wait until Muhammad finish his pupu? I mean, do you have to? The day is 24 hours, and Muhammad for sure don't shit to 24 hours. So listen. Let us go back to zero. I will be merciful on you. The verse I showed you, and you agreed that this is a verse was given the last verse to Muhammad. Who is the one who changed the location of that verse?
Yeah, so now can you will you answer my question?
This is question. You Muslims are really funny. We are in the kitchen, we are cooking, and the turkey is now in the middle of the cooking, and now you want to stop the oven? I want you to tell me you agreed that the one who changed location of verses, he is doing corruption. So who is doing corruption? Muslims. If Allah, he gave you this verse to be the last verse in the Quran, who is the one who put it here?
Okay, listen to me. So now this Quran that you see that from Surah Al-Fatiha to Surah Al-Nas, this is not about that the Surah Al-Fatiha was the first time he built and Surah Nas was the last surah. So this is how the Quran was structured. So now the first
hold on. What how Quran? I don't understand anything. Let me ask you again. Did Allah give you the Quran the same way we see it in the screen right now? Was this sentence in a chapter called chapter 5? Was it there, or this is the last verse in the Quran?
Yes, chapter 5 verse 3. This was the last verse.
Okay, so this is the last verse in the Quran. Thank you. So how it was the last verse in the Quran, and suddenly now it became in the beginning of the Quran. Who is the one who changed the location of it?
Okay, so now so you have to understand that how Quran was compiled. So now when the Prophet Muhammad got
I don't care how it was compiled. The question is, my friend, you stop playing games. You agreed that the one who changed location of verses from their places, Allah, he gave it to you, the last verse. Allah, is Allah stupid? If Allah decide to make it last verse, who are you to change the location? Allah, he decided to give it to you last verse, and you agree. You said this is the last verse. Okay. So Allah, he decided to give to Muhammad the last verse before. By the way, Muhammad, before he received this, what happened? According to Aisha, he asked for a dish, he pissed on it, and he died. Look at what kind of a prophet. The last thing he did, it was a piss. So listen. Listen. So Allah, he gave you the verse to be the last verse. Who is the one who made the decision? And he said to himself, this is wrong. We should not put it the last verse. We should put it in the beginning. Who is the one made decision for this?
So are you finished? No. So I hope that you will not interrupt me.
Well, I am interrupting you because each time I need to repeat the question 1,000 times so you can take it. Until now, you are not holding my question yet. Are you going to answer the question, or you will jump to a different topic? So, who is the one who decided?
Yes, I am.
Who is the one who decided to change the location of the verse here? Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me answer your question. Now the Quran was when the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad by for example that
Stop. You see, I am interrupting you because you are starting to explain. I don't care. Don't explain to me. I want to know who is the one who made the decision to change the verse location here. I'm asking you a certain question. Who is the one who made decision that the last verse Allah he gave, he should move it, put it here? Who is the one who did the change?
It was Abu Bakr radiallahu anh.
It's
So
Abu
he
Bakr. Okay,
compiled the first
hold on,
time
guys.
he
This is a
compiled.
good answer. This is Abu Bakr. So it is not Muslims following Allah. It is Muslim following the book of Abu Bakr. This is why the Shia, they call you the Bakri sect. You are Bakri. You are following the Abu Bakr. So look what happened now. You admitted that this is the verse relocated by a
I'm
guy,
not
his name
finished.
is Abu Bakr. So from the beginning of Islam, Allah book is corrupted. Who is Abu Bakr? Who gave him the authority to change the location? Go ahead.
Okay, so now, so the Quran was able to Prophet Muhammad, so it was written down in paper or in the leather, you know that. So now, at the time of Prophet Muhammad, the whole Quran was not compiled. So after his death, Prophet Muhammad death, after 1 year later, Abu Bakr, he compiled all the chapter and he made this to one book. That is we call the Quran. So now, in the Surah Fatiha, it was the first chapter, but that does not mean that it was the first time revealed. So this is the answer
Abdul,
for your
did you
question.
forget what you said to me in the beginning? I asked you, do you agree with the verse where it
Yes,
says
I answered that.
that the one who changed
After he
location of
compiled.
verses, he is doing corruption. He is not even adding words, just a change in location of words. Correct? And you agreed.
Those they added
Listen,
word.
listen. You agreed. You
They
agreed. Don't
they did
discuss it.
not just
Don't discuss it no more because you agreed. The one who changed location of words, he is doing corruption, and you agreed. Correct?
so, but here, but Jews they also added the verse, so that's why they copied
I
this verse. So
challenge you to show me where the Jews they added verses. Can you show me?
okay, suppose if I show from the Quran where it says that the book is
Nowhere in the
corrupted,
Quran it says that.
what
The
will you
Quran says that they changed
go
location of the
to
words
chapter
from their
2 verse
places.
79?
Chapter 2, verse what? 79.
Okay, so now go to chapter 4 verse.
No, give me
Not
the
that.
verse. What
Chapter 4 verse,
what chapter you want to show in screen?
chapter 4 verse 157.
Okay, chapter 4. Let's go there. Give me a second. And now you will regret. You will say, I don't like it. I don't want it. This is a chapter 4.
No, I think
This is a chapter 4.
157.
Hold on. 100 what?
57.
157. Let us go there. Okay, tell me what the verse saying. Go ahead.
So it says that Jesus was not killed.
It says Jesus was not killed.
Yes.
Okay.
But the Bible says that Jesus was killed.
Okay,
So
just to
this
show you
proof
how
that,
just to show you how stupid what you just said. If Jesus was not killed, that is going to be corruption, right? But isn't it the same verse saying that the Jews they saw Jesus in the cross?
yes.
So how they are lying?
Can you say?
Abdul, hold
Can
on.
you say it again?
Listen. It says there in front of you that the Christians, the Jews, they say we killed Jesus, right? We killed Jesus. Okay. So when they say we killed Jesus, the Quran did not say they are lying. The Quran says Allah made it. See someone like Jesus on the cross.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So now what we have is that the real liar is Allah, and the Jews, they did not change anything. And secondly, you idiot, how you say the Jews changed that if this is the book of the Christians? Because in the book of the Jews, it doesn't say anything. The one who wrote about Jesus' crucifixion, it was not the Jews, it was the Christians. So when the Quran says, and this is the verse you quote for me, and this verse will condemn your God and religion because your God, Allah, is a fraud. Look what it says. And this is they're saying, we have killed the Messiah, Jesus, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah. In fact, they did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it appeared to them. It was made to appear. Okay, who is the one who made it appear to them? Can you tell me?
I can't hear you.
Who is the one who made the crucifixion appear to the Christian and the Jews? Who is the one who made that appear to them? Who is the one who made that appearance happen?
Was that your question?
Huh?
Yeah, are you changing the topic? Are you changing the topic?
I am not. You are the one who chose this verse, you idiot. Isn't you who said to me, go open this verse?
Because but you
Blah, 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 blah.
but do you know
It
why
is you.
I saw?
It's you who asked me to open this verse, and now you don't want to read it. And this is what I said to you. You will regret it.
Yes. So,
It is you who asked me to open this
listen to
verse,
me.
and you are saying to me, are you changing the topic? I'm not changing the topic. I am going with your topic. It's you who choose it. So what kind of a stupid God? You are the one who choose for me to show me a verse that they are changing the book. But this doesn't say that. That is the opposite. That means our book is true. Because what we saw Jesus in the cross. We did not change that. We write down what we saw. And the Quran confirmed that this is what we saw. Allah, He made it appear to us. Is that correct?
Can I explain that? Can I explain? Okay.
You can explain.
So
Go
now,
ahead.
the Quran says that Jews they thought that Jesus was killed, but Quran says that he was not killed. But the Bible says that not only Jews they thought he was killed, but Bible also said that Jesus was killed. So that's why the Bible is contradicting with
Just
the
to show
Quran.
you how
That's
stupid
why
you are, Abdul. The Quran confirmed now the Bible, because the
Let me
Quran
finish.
confirmed. Hold on. The Quran, you see, you are trying not to listen because this will show people how stupid Islam is. What the Quran confirmed
Let
here.
me finish that.
Okay, I want you to answer a very simple question. Who is the one who made Jesus appear to be in the cross?
Okay, I will answer that question, but first I want to
Who is the
use
one? No,
your
no,
logic
first, no,
that
second, no, third, no. Who is the one who made Jesus appear in the cross? Give me his name.
actually it was Jesus who was in the cross.
He was in the cross.
Yes.
Okay, are you Ahmadiyya?
No. I am
What
Muslim.
is your sect?
See, I'm a Sunni.
You are a Sunni. Okay, as long you are a Sunni, I will
Yes.
let you leave with no teeth. So look what you said. You just said that the fact Jesus was on the cross. So what happened? Explain, go ahead.
Okay, so now, so it is explained in the Quran, chapter 3, verse 55, that the Jesus Allah said to Jesus that Allah will take his soul and he will return it back. So that's why the Jesus was in the cross, but after that they thought that he was dead, but when he was put down from the cross, that he was alive.
Okay, so in the cross he was dead.
No. In the cross he was alive.
Okay, but you just said to me, Inni mutawaffika. You know what mutawaffika mean?
Yes, I know.
What does it mean?
Taking the soul.
Take your soul, but that means dead.
No. This is this inni mutawaffika. This verse is I think you can read chapter 6, verse 60.
My friend, answer
Allah
the
said
question.
that,
If somebody, his soul is out of his body, does that make him dead or alive?
no, he was alive.
So you Muslim believe that when your soul go out of your body, you are alive?
Yes.
Really? So what is death?
Yes.
So what is death in Islam then?
Yes. Okay. So in Islam there is two kinds of death. One is the permanent death, and one is the temporary death.
Okay, but look what you did. Look what you did. Hold on. You said there is temporary death and there is permanent death. But when, okay, what the difference between them?
Okay, so now this verse, you can have this answer in the chapter 6, verse 60.
Okay.
This very clearly is given in the Quran.
What is that? What it says?
Yes, read that for me.
You read it for me. Go ahead.
No, I don't have Quran. You can read that for me. I have Quran
okay,
in my
do you
memory.
promise me if I open it for you, you will not cry and you will not change the topic?
Yes, I will not
Okay,
say the
what
topic.
verse you want me
promise.
to? What verse you want me again? Just to be sure. Huh?
Chapter 6, verse 60.
Okay, verse number 50. Okay, go ahead. Let us see verse number 50.
60.
And now you will say, I don't accept that. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Chapter 6, verse 60.
50. Okay, go ahead.
60, not 50.
60. 60?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought 50. All right. Here we go. This is 60.
Yes.
Okay. And what does this have to do with Jesus? Just to show you how foolish the Muslims are. This is speaking about when you are asleep. According to the stupid Muhammad, when somebody is asleep, hold on, just to show you how asleep. Did the Jews kill Jesus when he was asleep at night time?
You are caught.
Abdul, did they hang Jesus when he was asleep? He was taking a nap, and this is what happened.
Yes,
I mean, you Muslims are messed up. Oh, go ahead, what?
Yes. So why don't you read that verse, chapter 6, verse 60?
Verse number 60, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Read
I'm
that for
showing
me,
to
full
you. It
verse.
says here, it is he who take your soul by night. But Jesus was crucified in the daytime. This is the stupid Muhammad teaching the Muslims that Allah, when you sleep, you are. Hold on, hold
Yeah.
on, hold
No,
on,
no.
hold on. This is a silly. And this is a silly. Actually, this is a fiction. That when you die,
No, no, no.
Allah, you are the one who should the topic, and everybody will laugh at your prophet now. So according to the foolish Muhammad, when a person he is asleep, Allah he take his soul out. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, but this is stupid because when we are asleep, we are alive, and we are, and our soul is there. Only donkeys will say such a thing. All what you need is
No.
just to hold on. All what we need is just to tickle your nose with a feather, and your soul will come back right away.
Okay. So now, can I explain that? Okay.
Even this one, you need to explain it.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Listen to me now. Listen to me.
Okay,
So
I'm listening. Go
now
ahead.
we are talking. Okay. Okay. So now we are talking about the Quran. So Quran described about the death of Jesus. The Quran says that Jesus was not killed. He was not crucified. So that's why in the chapter 3, verse 55, it
Okay,
says
hold on,
that.
hold on, hold on, hold on. You just said he was.
Listen to it.
You just hold on, hold on. Just to
Let
show you
me-
how stupid you are. You just said nor was crucified, correct?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, but you just said to me
Shut up.
a second ago he was on the cross.
Oma Katalahu, Oma Salabahu. They killed
Yeah.
him not. They
Okay, but you
crucified him.
you said now he was not crucified, but the verse there says he was on the cross, and you are the one who agreed. He says yes, he was on the cross. So he
No,
wasn't
it's
crucified, or he wasn't crucified. You said he was on the cross. That means he was crucified.
Yeah. So can I explain that?
Even this one you need to explain. Listen, listen, Abdul. Did you say that Jesus was on the cross?
No. Yes, I did say that.
Okay, so when Jesus was on the cross, was he crucified?
No.
How he is on the cross and crucified?
Okay. So let me explain that. Why don't you
How
let
you
me talk?
explain that? I mean, he was on the cross and he isn't crucified.
Okay. So let me explain that.
So
to
what?
you.
No, hold
Okay.
on, hold on. Are you saying that Jesus was doing hiking in the
Brother,
cross?
CP,
Was
CP,
Jesus
why-
doing
No,
hiking
CP.
in? Was Jesus doing hiking in the cross, or he have nails in his hands and feet? He was hiking on the cross, or he have nails in his hands?
Listen to me. Why don't you let me talk, man? I can explain that to you. This is a very
Because I know what Muslims
deep
do. They
topic.
explain nothing except not the question. To make it specific and short, was Jesus in the cross and he have nails in his hands? According to your understanding, yes or no?
Okay, so now listen to me. Okay, now just you will not interrupt me. Okay,
No,
now I
I
am
will
going to
interrupt you.
explain.
I want an answer. Was Jesus in the cross and he have nails in his hands? Because this will explain everything. Was he in the cross, have nail in his hands?
Okay, so listen to me now. So suppose listen to me. Okay,
No, I'm
so
not
I am going
listening.
to answer.
I'm not supposed to. I want the answer right away, direct. Don't play games.
Yes, I am going to give you answer.
Jesus? Why you cannot
I'm
tell
going
me
to
yes or no? Why you cannot tell me what is the problem? Was Jesus in the
This is not
cross?
yes or no.
Was Jesus in the cross and he have nails in his hands?
Okay, so this is not a yes or no question. I
No,
have to
it is.
explain
No,
that
it is. Because this is what it is. Crucifixion is. If he have no nails in his hand, this means he is not crucified. If he have nails in his hand and his feet, that means he's crucified. So let me repeat the question. Abdul, Abdul, listen. Was he in the cross and he have nails in his hands?
Okay, can I answer that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now, if I ask you a question that if
Don't
you are in the cross,
explain. I want the answer, Abdul. You see that this is how because your religion is a stupid. Now you do not know what to say. You have to fabricate a story in the middle of nowhere. I'm asking you a very simple question: was Jesus in the cross and he have nails in his hand? You can continue after that, no problem. But I want the direct answer: was he in the cross and he have nails in his hands and his feet? Yes or no?
okay. So I am going to give you an answer.
No, you
So
don't give me. No,
I cannot.
you see, if you are willing to give me the answer, you will say yes or no. Was he in the cross and he have nails in his hands and his feet? Yes or no?
This is not a yes or no question. Okay.
It is yes or no,
Sometimes
because this is
you
what the crucifixion is. Stop playing games. You're a coward like your prophet. You receive Quran
you
when
do
you're
not
doing
know that.
poo-poo. Listen, coward, listen. Was he in the cross and he have nails in his hand? Either you say yes, he have nails in his hand and his feet, or he don't. Which one?
Okay, listen to me now. Okay.
I'm
So
not
now,
listening. I want the answer. You see, I'm not David Wood, Muslim. You can play games with him. I'm a Christian prince. I will drag you from your tail until you give me the answer. Doesn't matter how many times I repeat it. Was he in the cross having nails in his feet and his hand? Yes or no?
Okay, but Quran did not say that he was.
I don't care. I don't care.
I mean,
I want your answer. I don't care, you stupid. I want your answer. You are the one who have knowledge now, and I'm learning from you. So he was in the cross.
yes,
He have his nails. He have nails in his hand and his feet. Or yes or no?
yes. Okay, so why should I give you answer when the Quran
So
does
why
not
you
say
are
that? I
calling
can
me you
only.
potato? Why I should give you answer? Because you said to me he was in the cross. He was doing the cross. What?
Yes,
Hiking? It's a cross, you idiot. It's a cross. So
because
he was in the
because
cross. Let me repeat again. He was in the cross. He have nails in his hand and his feet. Yes or no?
okay, so the Quran says that he will take
I
his
don't
soul.
care
So
what the
now,
Quran
if
says. I want your answer. I'm talking to you. Be a man. Stop being a poo-poo.
yes,
So was he in the cross and he have nails in his hand and his feet? Either you say yes or you say no. Go ahead.
okay, so now Jesus was in the cross. Okay, this is
This is not my question.
sure.
This is not my question. This is not my question. Potato. Was he in the cross and he have nails in his hands and his feet? Yes or no?
Okay, so if he was nailed on the cross, but
I don't care for
still he
if.
is
I
not
don't care
crucified,
for if. Don't add the
because
word if, potato. I'm asking you. You. According to you, was he in the cross? He have nails in his hand and his feet. Yes or no?
I do not know that because Quran does not
Then
say
shut
that.
up, you donkey. You gave me. I mean, I lose my voice speaking to those idiots. For a very simple question, and then people, they say to me, Christian, please let him talk. You see what happened when you let them talk? They talk forever. They say nothing. You have to force those stupid people to answer. Because Islam based on deception. He just said that Jesus was on the cross. So he was doing what? Drinking coffee? Eating shawarma? Maybe he was doing hiking? I think he was taking selfie. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid answers more than this? Just to duct tape the stupid Quran and the stupid story in the Quran. They say whatever they want, and that's what the Christian they do. The Christian, they let the Muslim talk forever, forever, forever. So he avoid the question, he avoid the embarrassment, and that's what David would he do. Here you are like a rat in the corner. So when you say Jesus was on the cross, then he was on the cross. That means the Quran is a lie. Why? Because the Quran says they crucified him not. Read it. No, crucified him, but you admit that he was on the cross. And what Jesus was on the cross, usually, what people do in the cross? He was taking a suntan, practicing hiking. He was showing his disciple how good he is in hiking. I mean, have you ever heard more stupid religion than this? This verse actually confirmed that our book is a true book. Why? Because it says there, it appeared to them. It was made to appear to them. So this is what appeared to us. So what we wrote there is the truth. And Islam is a fraud. When a Muslim, he said to you that, oh, you are a liar, this is a corruption, with the stupid idiot, the Quran confirmed this is not a lie. Why? Because how we can be liars if we wrote down what we saw? Lie is you say something was not seen by you. This is what witness is about. Witness in the court, what did you see? Did you see this guy shooting this guy? Yes, sir. If he saw the shooting, he's not lying. He's not. If you witness, that's what witness is. So the Quran confirmed that we as a Christians witnessed, truly witnessed, the crucifixion of Jesus. And now you know how you get them busted. Some of you might get annoyed. I mean, this guy, he keep insisting, because you have to. I mean, there's no point of talking to those people if they don't answer the question. And this is what they do with all other Christians. 5 minutes for you, 5 minutes for me. And then the Abdul start blah, 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 zucchini, tomato, you know. I mean, everything is mixed up. You have to get them busted by the word by word. And this is their painful fear. That's why they don't dare to call me. You see this guy? He's crying now for the stupidity he made. It turned to be that the one who changed the book is the Muslims. It turned to be that the Christians are truthful and they wrote down what they saw. And not only that, even the stupid Quran confirmed that the book is between our hands is true. Read it. This is the stupid Quran confirmed the book we have in the time of Muhammad. Do you see it? This is their stupid book they have in their hand today. And there's tons like those verses. The Quran, the translation here saying confirming, that's not true by the way. It says musaddiqun. Musaddiq mean believe. Believing. And I believe this has happened when Muhammad, he was trying to convince the Christian that he is a Christian. Muhammad is a fraud. With the Christian, he's a Christian. With the Jew, he's a Jew. With the Hindu, he's a Hindu. With the Sabian, he's a Sabian. With the pagan, he is a pagan. He is all, he's everybody. This is why when he said the verse, those who they are Jews and those who they are Christian, and whoever believe, and those who they are Sabian, who's left? At that time, if you go to the map, you will find that Sabian, they were the majority in the world, or in the Middle East, at least. The most spreaded religion, it was Sabian. To the point, even the Sabian, they believe that the Pharaoh, or they teach, that the Pharaoh himself was a Sabian. Even they claim that John the Baptist was a Sabian. And the Sabian, they have a book, it's called Kanza Rabba. Actually, the book itself, it's two books. Kanza Rabba left and Kanza Rabba right. And you will notice Muhammad, he took a lot of his stories from their book. When a Muslim, he tried to explain, it's mean he have a shameful thing. He don't want to answer. Let me explain to you. Why you want to explain? Either yes or no. And then you can explain. I mean, why the explanation? Are we talking about chemical? Are we talking about nuclear? So you have to put numbers, calculations, a method, you know, temperature, you know, lighting, uranium. What? It's simple. Do he have nails in his hand or not? And this is what the Abdul here in this video, they are doing too. Our brother, he asked them the questions. They do their best to avoid answering.
Same word?
They're the same word.
Or same
Got you.
meaning, same words.
Got
Just
you.
recitation.
Very good.
You know
Very
what a
good.
tempo is?
No,
Tempo.
no, what does that mean? When it comes
beat.
to... Got you, got you. Okay,
Some
got you.
music.
Uh-huh.
Beep, beep.
Got you, got you.
Beep.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Let me give you an example.
All right.
You have 6 beeps.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm gonna try to
He is teaching us about the 6 beeps of the Quran. By the way, there are 7 beeps, not 6. You read it. Beeps. So now the reading of the Quran is beeps. Beep, 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 beep. I mean, do you see the intelligence? He tried to explain the Quran reading by beeps. Okay, explain to us how beep work.
like dumb it down. Not because you're dumb.
No. You got to dump Arabic for dummies. Do it for me.
No, it's too.
You have a
Yeah.
you have a beep. You have a beep beep.
Yeah.
You have a beep 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 beep. You have a beep 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 beep.
Allahu Akbar. I mean, do you see how he explained the 7 letters of the Quran? It turned to be, there's 1 beep, there's 2 beep, there's 3 beep, there's 4 beep, 5 beep, 7 beeps, beep beep beep, beep beep, beep 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 beep beep. So this is the 7 reading of the Quran, you coward liar. Let us show you how those liars work. If we go in the Quran, where it says, Peep, peep. I mean, you must be genius. I wonder who put you in the street. In chapter 36, verse number 38, it says, and the sun runs toward its destination, a fixed course. This is a translation. If you don't like it, we can change it. All translation, by the way, I don't accept them. You know, they are liars. But we are using Muslim translation, so we can be more convincing, let us say. But we don't trust any of their translation. This is al-Mududi, Dudi, Mr. Dudi. Dudi in Arabic means warm. The sun run its course to a appointed place. Okay. How are we going to read this verse in 7 reading? Any Muslim can help us? Let us try this. Beep, beep, sun run, beep, beep, to its course, beep, beep, one, two, appointed, beep, beep, please, beep, beep, stop. Okay, now different reading. The sun, beep, beep, is running, beep, its course appointed, beep, 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 beep. This is what the Quran is saying. Let us go and get them busted. The same verse, the same chapter, it says the opposite in different reading. Look, here it says the sun runs to its course. In different reading, it says the sun does not run to its course. What? So it's not peep peep. We have poo-poo now. Let us go. Chapter 36, verse number 38. And this is Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir, he is a Jew. We don't accept him. Alidawa, and change your voice from the voice of a turtle or rabbit and speak to me like a man. What Ibn Kathir now is a Jew? Okay, what about other Ibn Kathir? You know, we can go and read the reading. This is not about Ibn Kathir, or this is not about, this is exist. So look with me here, brother. Takbir. The religion of take beer, but none of them drink anything except camel urine. والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. Okay, let's go down. Read and laugh. And the sun runs to a fixed course between a term between two brackets appointed. Okay, it says that. It's in front of us, right? This is the reading. We go down. It says the opposite. Read. This is different reading. And the sun runs with no fixed course for a term. Do you see it? Do you see it, people? This is the opposite. How this can be different reading? There's a verse saying the sun have a fixed course, and there's different reading saying the sun does not have fixed course. This is not peep peep to peep. This is totally opposite. Do you see it? Can you show us in dictionary what the word musaddiq mean? Yeah. You can type actually, as long as you know how to write the word Arabic. Musaddiq. You can type the word musaddiq in Google, translation, and you will get the answer. Musaddiq mean believe. Musaddiq mean believe. It's coming from the word like sadaqa, which means told the truth. So this is the dictionary. This is the Arabic dictionary. And those are the dictionary. Sadaqa, sadaqa, etc. So they are giving you, let me see different website, because this one have like a script where the meaning go inside different page. Let us do different website. معنى مصدق الكثير الصدق الذي لا يكذبه الناس. This is here actually coming as مصدق. ومعنى الاسم مصدق الشخص أن so is the one who don't tell a lie, or the one is agreeing with the truth. You can open any dictionary you want. There is endless, or you can use Google Translation. Actually, even here, this is Tafsir, Surah Al-Baqarah. And the meaning of the word مصدق. وقد جاءهم رسول من عند الله مصدق لما معهم. And here is the interpretation for it. الصدق والكذب أصلهما في القول ماضيا أو مستقبلا, etc. So it's telling you that مصدق is about believing in something truthful, agreeing with something truthful. And here we go, you can use Google Translation. So simply the word صدقة is the opposite of the word lies or liars or lying. And this is even tafsir. And here actually in the Google Translation is coming as what? The truth. Certified. Because that word can be used for certification too. Like, you know, if you have a degree and you need a stamp of, let us say, university or maybe the embassy. So certified can go for the word musaddiq or musaddaq, which means it's already certified, which means it's really true. It is granted. It is verified. But the word musaddiq in the Quran is more than that, because it means he believed too. Not only he agree, not only he certified. And that's why it says here. It's about the belief. But you notice here with us, we have a huge difference between that the sun runs to its course and the sun does not run to its course. So which one of them? And this is Ibn Kathir. Let me give you the link. I don't know if there is a way we can give a link for this, because when you click in the top, it doesn't show like a specific link. It says the website. Let me see if there's another way. There's a way to share. Because what it does is I want to share all the, let me see, copy addresses. Yeah. Anyway, you can go to the website. You see here, this is the problem with this website. When you copy the link, it does show you the main page. But what you can do, you go here in the left, you click at chapter 36, and then you go in the right, choose, you know, between 37 to 40, because the verse we want is verse number 38. All right. So as you see, there's a huge difference. This is not the same. And by the way, this is again proof to us that Muhammad and his God is a fraud. They do not know the day of resurrection. Why? Because according to Muhammad, the sun goes every day, and goes under the throne of Allah. Every day. So how God, aka Allah, aka Muhammad, claimed that he knew the day of judgment when he do not know even where the sun goes every day? This is an example. Muhammad, he claimed, and this is in total agreement with the Quran in chapter 86, chapter 18, where it says the sun set in a muddy hot water. Look what Muhammad said. Muhammad was sitting in his donkey, and one of his followers who used to accompany him just for food, to get a free food. This guy is like a, you know, a low, trashy person. So wherever Muhammad he go, because Muhammad, wherever he go, people, they give him free food. Nice food. He's a prophet, come on. Food right away we put on the table. And drink, and you know, so this guy, he accompany him. I was sitting behind Allah Messenger, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where this said? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. And here he noticed that the Muslims, they are associating the knowledge of their God with the knowledge of their prophet, which means Muhammad and Allah are the same. Specifically when it's come to knowledge. But God is about knowledge. So is Muhammad then. Allah and his messenger know best. You see, Muhammad did not say to the man, don't say that, man, only Allah knows. No, he liked it. He said, it's set in a spring of boiling water, not warm water, hamia. Hamia mean hot, very hot. And here it says, حكم صحيح الإسناد. This is Sahih chain. So the Muslim can't say to us, Daif, you know, they're getting Daif, you know. So, do this God knew the judgment day? How he do the judgment day if you do not know where the sun goes? And actually, this hadith in front of us is about judgment day too. Because according to Muhammad, the judgment day will happen when the sun does not come to its fixed course. Read it. And this is Al-Bukhari. So the Muhammadan, they cannot say, oh, this is Da'if. This is Sahih Al-Bukhari. And this is Muhammad himself explaining the verse in the Quran. So it cannot be better because this is Muhammad's explanation, not Ibn Kathir. How this stupid prophet can be coming from a true God? Is that really what happened when the sun set every day? The sun goes every day, i.e. travel? And then sleep under the throne of Allah, and the throne of Allah is at the top of the water, and the sun goes in the water. And then in the morning she asks for permission, and then she keep doing that until the day of judgment. Is that really what happened, Muslims? Isn't this alone is enough to prove that Allah do not know the judgment day? Allah does not exist and Muhammad is a big fraud? We have a Muslim. Let us see. Hello? 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 Ultimate fort. There is obsession. Ultimate fort is the same as those horny Muslim girls who send me pictures. I cannot get rid of them. Bugs. Do we have any brave Muslim? And now what you will say, even the guy whose name, what's his name, Fufu, Susu, Dudu, I don't know what his name, he said, yes, yes, this is a true hadith. The Prophet, he got you busted. The Prophet got me busted. This is a true hadith? Any Muslim? Any Abdul? And the second you show them something embarrassing, they say to you, let us explain. They want to explain the embarrassment. Did we have a good time, guys? Are we learning? Remember what we do here, so we can arm you with knowledge and refutation. And so you can save Muslims from going to hell. This filthy man, Muhammad, perverted man, he turned every evil and he gave a different name to be considered good. As an example, can I ask a woman to sleep with me for 3 days, 3 nights? Yes, brother. And he says, he claimed that this is Zawaj. Zawaj? Yes, brother. But Zawaj means marriage. Yes, brother. This is temporarily marriage. Temporarily marriage? So now the Muslims are good people. They don't do fornication. We do temporarily fornication. Temporarily fornication? Prince, Zakir Naik, how in the world you enter... Man, how you get inside my line without calling me? Prince, first of all, temporary marriage is abrogated. What? It's abrogated. Bro, what? Gated. It's abrogated. What does that mean? That means it's not valid no more. Eh? So, isn't it prostitution? Exactly. So why your prophet he allow prostitution? Exactly. Abdul, this is the question. You don't say exactly. Give me the answer. Why your prophet allow prostitution? Prince, I answer you. Exactly. Abdul, no. You need to tell me. I'm saying, why your prophet allow you to do prostitution? So don't tell me exactly. Prince, you are very slow. Simply, I'm saying to you exactly. With me, I'm doing an agreement with you. What the heck? But you agree, give me the answer then. I want to see the answer so we can see if you agree or not. Prince, I did to you exactly. And you are stupid. Zakir, you know that we are not so smart like you. Nobody is smart like you. You are sexy and you know it. Still, you did not answer me. What kind of a prophet he allow men and women to go and even they exchange sex for a t-shirt, some food, a sandwich? The women, she have to get paid something. This is a prostitution. This is a hooker mood. Was your prophet a pimp? Exactly. Yeah, what the heck with those Muslims? Hey, come on, Zakir Naik, you can do better than this. Okay, I'm going to explain to you. Let us say you exist in the time of the prophet, and you are horny. Zakir, don't say the word horny again, please. Last time you said that to me, you scared the whole of hell, you know. Greet and breath, behave yourself. Be like the Prophet Muhammad. He controlled his penis. Okay, I will control it. Okay, so so I am in the time of Prophet now, and I'm horny. What will happen? Allah Prophet, because he's merciful, he said to them, go and rent women for sex. Rent women for sex. And this is supposedly not fornication and not prostitution. Exactly. Because here, they are not doing it for business. A woman, they get a sandwich, or they get $5, or they get $10. They are not making a lot of money. It's little money. And at the same time, they give you what you need. Zakir, what is my need? Christian Prince, behave yourself. Look here. A Muslim is asking a question. The Muslim, they cannot answer me, but they say this to me. Christian Prince, how much you are paid? Abdul, that is a question we should ask you. Because according to your religion, if you believe in Allah, the perverted Muhammad, you will be paid. He will pay you women. He will pay you boys. 80,000 little child, they will be servant forever. Thousands of women, they will be opening their legs. Gold and silver. I can show you from the Quran. And don't forget the banana. And you are talking about how much you are paid? I mean, do you see the stupidity? All their religion is based on what? How much you will get paid. Actually, a guy, he came to Muhammad and he said to him, Prophet, I am the last, supposedly he came to Allah. And he was the last one to enter the heaven of Allah. The last one. Let us see how much he will get paid. This is your hadith and this is sahih. Look what your Allah is promising you. How much we will get paid. Read carefully. Okay. It says here, the last one who enter paradise. And the last one of the people who enter paradise, admitted to paradise, is a man who will emerge from hell crawling. Like, what the heck? The guy was in hell. And will be said to him, go enter paradise. He will come and to it, and he will be made to appear to him as if it's full. Allah will say, go enter paradise. He will come to it, and it will appear to him. Okay, we got that in full. And then Allah, he will say to him, actually to Allah, oh Lord, I found it full. What the heck? The heaven is full? It's packed up, man. The stadium. There's no more space. Allah will say to him, go enter paradise. Like, what the heck? We got it. I mean, what's wrong with this guy? And then he will come to it, and it will be made appear to him again. And it is full. So he will say, oh Lord, I found it full. Allah will say to him, go enter paradise. Like, what the heck? Thank God I am not Allah. I will hang up in this guy after 2 minutes. I mean, I keep saying to him, go enter heaven, and this guy, he says to me, it's full. And I say to him, go enter heaven, and he says it's full. And look, that story is even getting better. So then, Allah will say to him, for you will have the like, go enter paradise, for you will have the like of this word 10 times. More, or you will have 10 times like this word. He will say, you are mocking me, or you are laughing at me. What the heck? Allah, he promised him 10 times. If you go to different hadith, things is even getting better. Allah, he promised him to be 10 times more rich, actually not 10 times, 10 billion times, more than any king. Read carefully and laugh. And this exists in Al-Bukhari and Muslim, as you see. The Messenger of Allah, he said, I know of the last of the inhabitants of the hell to be taken out of there, and the last one who will enter Jannah is a man who will come out of fire, crawling on all fours, because they are donkeys. I told you, you don't believe me. You see it? Crawling on all fours. Allah, the Rabb, the Lord, the Honorable, he will say, go enter Jannah. And he will go and he say, okay, I want to follow up. And then he will say, come back. He says, oh Allah, it's full up already. Allah, he will say to him, go enter Jannah, you idiot. I told you, go, okay? And then you go again and he says, it's full again. And then Allah will say to him, go enter Jannah, for you have what you equal to 10 times of the word. He will say, you are mocking me? You are making fun of me? While you are the king, huh? Why you do that, Allah? Then it says here, i.e. the narrator says, Allah Messenger, I saw Allah Messenger laugh until his parameters are visible. What the heck is that? Okay. Let us see a different hadith. Just to show you how Muhammad cannot repeat the same story twice correctly. Here, Allah, he promised you to get more than any king, way multiply more. This is the lowest person. Where is the guy who said how you will get paid? Are you there, the guy who asked me how much you will get paid? Listen, listen. It will be said to him, you would be pleased if there be for like this in the kingdom, like a king among the king of the worlds. So Allah says to the guy, you like to be like a king, rich like a king? How much will be paid, Abdul? You like to be like a king? I hope not like the king of Jordan. This guy is bankrupt. He would say, okay, Allah, I'm pleased. Okay, thank you. And then Allah, he says, no. You know what? You know what? Do you like to even be 5 times more than any king? The man, he said, okay, Allah, thank you, Allah, thank you. And then he said, Allah can't stop. He said, okay, what about I make it 10 times more than the 5 times? So now 10 times more than the 5 times, which means 50. 50 times more than the king of this world. The man, he will say, thank you, Allah, thank you, Allah, and the story continue. And you are asking me how much you will get paid? Abdul, I have all your laundry. Anything you say to me, I will beat the hell of your prophet with your own statement, which is supposed to put me down. If I care for being paid, will I be a Muslim, and then Amazon will make my book #1 to be sold? Not the one who take my books from the shelves. And Amazon and YouTube will allow me to collect donation, and YouTube will allow me to collect advertising. The one who's sponsored by Islam, he is the one who make money. YouTube against us, Amazon against us, government against us, Western leaders against us, atheists against us, supporting you. Where is the money? How much you are getting paid? You will not find a single YouTube channel for Muslims. YouTube took advertising from them or donation from them. Do we have any Abdul? Anyone? Who want to be 10 times more rich than any king in the world, brother? You know, I like it when Allah, He promised us banana in the Quran. You know, in America, banana is the cheapest, really. It's really the cheapest fruit. But the question is, why Muhammad, he promised his followers that they will have banana in the Quran? Anyone knows why? The answer is very simple. This person, this pervert, any fruits, the Arab are Bedouin, they are desert people. You know, this is what the word Arab means actually. Many people think that Arab is an ethnic. It's not. Arab is people who live in the desert. This is Aramaic word. Arabia means desert. Arab means people of the desert. Aramaic means people of the hill, or like a high hill, like a little mountain. This is coming from the word Aram. So those who live in the desert, they are called Arab, and because they are Bedouin, you know, they are. The word Arab became like saying barbarian or savage, or you know, because they don't take a shower, they don't have water, they smell bad, etc. So the Quran, because the first customers from Muhammad is the people who they live there. So what he said to them, he promised them things they don't have. If I promise them things they have now, I mean, what the point? So those Arab, they sleep in the floor. He promised them beds, couches. They cannot afford to have silk like the Persian or the Roman, so he promised them silk in heaven. And they love the color green because they live in the desert. So all the promises is the promises of things they love to have. Those people, they love to have shade because it's so hot. If you live in Europe, that's not the case. You will not see in Europe people growing trees to have shade. Europeans, they spend a lot of money to get suntan. This is why people who live in Europe, they used to worship the sun, and people who live in Arabia, they worship the moon. For the moon was gentle, kind with the light. It is when they can come out, spend the night outside in the hot desert. The European, they appreciate the sun, so the sun became God. Because this is what they are waiting for. They have a frozen winter, long winter, cold. They are desperate to see the sun. So every worshipper, he worship what he think is good for him. And Allah supposedly is the God who unite all gods. This is why the God of the sun and the God of the moon, they became Allah Akbar. Allah is the name of the God, moon, God La, and Akbar. Akbar is the sun. This is why if you go in the Quran, you will see that when Abraham, according to the Quran, he saw the sun, when he worshipped the sun, he said, Hada Rabbi, Hada Akbar. The only one called Akbar as God in the Quran is the sun. And the Muslim, they translate the word Akbar as a greater. All right. Any question? Anything? Are we learning, people? Are we learning? I hope you are taking notes, because trust me, education is power. And, you know, always try to educate yourself, not only about this garbage of Muhammad, but education is power. Wherever you sit, you will prove yourself. Socially, in your family, in your house. You know, imagine if your son, he listened to you, and you are a person of knowledge, how much he will appreciate you, how much differently he will look at you. Or if you are the opposite, you are a person who play games like a kid, yet you're an adult, and you cannot answer a single question to your son. How your son will look at you? People will appreciate you wherever you go. Knowledge is power. This is what the Bible says. My people being destroyed because of what? Because of their ignorance. Why people die because of cancer? Because we do not know how to fight it. Ignorance. Not long time ago, hundreds of millions, they died just because of a flu or cholera. Half of the population of England once died because of a flu. Imagine, which means from every 2 there's one, he died. Ignorance. And today, the flu is nothing. Ignorance. Ignorance means death. And death in the Bible means hell. And Jesus, my friend, is the one who can save you from death, which means save you from hell. This is why he said, whoever believe in me and die will live. Because when you believe in Jesus, you did fight the biggest ignorance, which is Satan trying to deceive you, like Muhammad. Have you read the critical Quran? My friend, I don't have time to read any of those books. And for me, with my respect to Robert Spencer, why I want to read a book will not add anything to my knowledge. You know what I mean? Maybe this is good for you. You are trying to learn something. Maybe he can teach you. I do not know the book. But for me, I don't think I will learn anything. If I will read a book, can add something new to my knowledge. Nothing more, nothing less. But I'm not saying don't read it. Read it, why not? But for me, I'm not even to go to have such a book. I don't need it. Anything? Any other question? Anyone? All right, look like we have a great time today. Today is a Friday, as you know. We go Friday live and we go Sunday. And I'm glad that you guys, like in the last video, we have more than 30,000 something in less than 24 hours. That's very good. So let us hope that this video here will exceed way more. So this coming Sunday, we will be able to go live on air, 10:30 a.m. New York time. Invite your friends. And in here, you know, we laugh, We enjoy our time. We shout. We scream at the idiots. But at the end of the day, we will not waste your time. You are going to learn something very important. And this is what is important about what we do. There's many channels on YouTube. There's millions. It's just a waste of time. Stupid things. Here, we don't waste our time. We will learn something. Something can be useful for you, your children's. And remember, Muslims now is everywhere. The Biden, peace be upon him, he brought you 100,000 Abdul in less than a week. In less than 1 week. Now, every one of those Abdul who run away from Islam, he come to America, he says Islam is great. So, but he run away from Islam. He run away from those who practice Islam. Like this guy, Uthman. He run away from Taliban, and he's coming to America to tell us Islam is great. So why you run away from there? So, be ready so they cannot deceive your children. Otherwise, time will come and then your son will come to you and says, hey, Dad, I become a Muslim, and then solve the problem. And then you contact me, Christian Prince, can you speak to my son? Why you wait until then? Why you wait until you get infected? Preventing the disease is extremely important, more important than taking a drug after you got the disease. Don't wait until you get infected. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? All right. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope we have a good time today. And I appreciate all those people who help us to download the videos, share them, spread them, and for sure those who support us in Patreon. Even though they are, most of people there, they are just supporting, just subscribing, not really supporting. But still, we appreciate everybody. And our Lord is amazing. And the good ones exist. The good ones is those who follow God the good. When a person, he came to Jesus, he said to him, you're good. Jesus said to him, why you are calling me good when you know that only God is good? A Muslim will say to you, see, Jesus even refusing to be called good. But then you read, flip the page, you will see that Jesus saying, I am the good shepherd. Who of you can prove me to be a sinner? I am the good shepherd. The Muslim, they will play games with you. They will try to test your knowledge about the Bible. So read your book very well. Study it. Love it. Live it. Not only read. Live the story. In the same time, use Muslim questions to increase your knowledge when they make a question about something, because they are looking at what they think it's a mistake. Study it very well. Learn how to get them busted about their lies, because always they lie. Remember that. Learn your book and learn their book, and then it's finished. Muhammad is finished. Allah is a shish kebab. And as you see, Allah is our joke. Allah is a comedy. And Muhammad is no more than a fraud. If we don't read their books, how we can expose them? And this is why you see the Muslim who called me, he was crying. Oh, when I talk about the Bible, don't you know, why you go to the Quran, but you don't believe in the Quran, right? So what? I use your book because it's what you believe, so I can get you busted. And this is what makes it very painful for them. I want to say thank you. God bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam without lies dies. See you again this coming Sunday, 10:30 a.m. in the morning, if the Lord, He allow us to be alive. Thank you.
I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him,